So Kai Cenat just officially made two crazy announcements on Monday night during his live stream. One was the reveal of his Fortnite icon skin, and the other was the announcement.
Bro, if you play as Kai Cenat in Fortnite, bro, speechless. I'm speechless, y'all. Speechless. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Especially if you're a grown man playing as Kai Cenat on Fortnite.
Of his third and final subathon known as the Mafia-thon. Oh, and not to mention, this was all revealed on the $2.3 billion Sphere in Las Vegas. Now, while all of these announcements Kai made were pretty insane, he still found himself getting a huge wave of hate online, and this hate has actually been going on for a few weeks now, even months to be honest. And while it seemed a little excessive at first, it's only been getting worse and worse over time, with people finding a new reason to spread hate towards Kai every day.
It's so crazy how the internet be switching on my boy, bro. Like, bro, I've been going all of my timeline on Twitter, bro. I see nothing but Kai hate, bro. And it's weird activity. As soon as that boy turned on live stream, all the allegations, all this noise, bro, it goes one ear out the other, bro. Like, it's really sad, bro. It's like, I can't even go on Twitter without seeing, like, forced Kai hate. It's whack.
But why exactly are all of these people hating on Kai? What did he do wrong? And why is this hate only seeming to get worse? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out. But first, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the Trap House with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now, with all of that being said, let's get into why Kai Cenat has been receiving all of this hate. Okay, so to start, by now, we should all know who Kai Cenat is and a bit about his background. We all know that he's arguably the...
Bro, Kai Cenat, I'm keep real. At the beginning of this journey, gang, everybody was on Kai's side. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Not gonna lie. I just feel like Kai Cenat, he contradicts himself too much. And it just makes people just look at him like, you're a liar. Now, even though he's a grown man and that has nothing to do with him, if he lies or not, who cares? Me, honestly, I don't care. But that Aiden Ross situation was crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. But we gonna let A Bando cook though. We gonna let Bando cook, but that situation was crazy.
biggest streamer in history.
But that situation did make me look at the FaZe boys different. It made me not fucking Silky and Max, but it made me look at the rest of the FaZe boys different. You get what I'm saying? And Rage, no cap.
And for the most part, he's always tried to do the right thing and be a positive role model for the people watching him. But throughout his entire career, it seemed like he always managed to find his name attached to the wrong things. It was always a situation where one of his friends or associates would be accused of doing something terrible, and whenever it made headlines, Kai's name would be front and center along with it.
Apparently, and it's not even apparent, it's here clear as day. In 2021, just got caught talking to a minor who was 17 years old. And it's just annoying when shit happen. And shit come up my name every time, bro. I get connected in situations. Come relax, bro.
Yeah, bro, relax, bro. You know what I say in them other videos, bro. I don't want to hear that crying on my videos, bro. We grown ass men here, bro. I'm not trying to see a grown ass man start crying on my fucking screen, bro. That's not what I came on here for, gang. I came on here to what listen to you get exposed, gang. Not you crying, gang. I don't know what the fuck. Stop all that crying shit, bro. I'm not trying to hear it, bro. Man, what time it is? It's down there still in the morning, man. I ain't trying to hear nobody cry, man. It's too fucking early for that shit.
So I went to him immediately. I said, yo, bro, what the you got going on? What am I hearing right now, bro? As soon as he heard her side of the story, I'm representing her, bro. She's hurt. I went to him. I said her story. Complete shock. I'm telling you my perspective. He was so confused on the things that she said.
And even when Kai did try to do good things for the community, it would still end up going bad, such as the PS5 giveaway that he would host in New York back in August of 2023, where he would post a location within his home city claiming to give away 300 PS5s. And even though Kai's heart seemed to be in the right place, this will all end up going terribly because what was supposed to be a nice peaceful giveaway turned into a chaotic riot that resulted in Kai Cenat and 65 other people getting arrested. Now, fortunately for Kai, even though this entire situation got extremely out of hand in the moment and even landed him in jail for a few hours, it was later revealed in May 2024, almost a year after the entire incident, that all of the charges Kai had pending against him would end up being dropped, and all he had to do was post an apology and leave it online for over 24 hours. So after that, Kai didn't let any of this slow him down. He kept working hard, continuing his rise to being the biggest streamer Twitch has ever seen. And with gaining that title came some problem with streamers who formerly had it. He would find himself getting into some drama with streamers like Ninja and XQC, two streamers who have ruled Twitch for years prior to Kai's reign. And this would all happen after both Ninja and XQC would find some negative things to say about Kai Cenat's subathons. It kinda all started with Ninja after Kai broke his subscriber record and he went live to give Kai a congratulations, but it was just completely backhanded.
Massively impressive what Kai's doing. But all I had to do for mine was be amazing at Fortnite and play video games.
And of course, Kai would end up taking some offense to that, as he rightfully should, and he wasted no time addressing the comments that Ninja made.
It's just like certain shit he don't gotta say. If you guys go back to the clips.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Ninja didn't have to say all that, bro. He could have just left it at what he said at first. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Of every time,
but he's not lying though. He's not lying though. He was just amazing at Fortnite, so motherfuckers watched him. But Kai had to do all his dancing, and I can't cap. It's true, but at the same time, Kai still passes records. So who gives a fuck? You get what I'm saying? Who cares?
I broke a record, or every time where I passed quote unquote Ninja, he's always backhanded complimented me, bro. He starts like saying like even with the subathon, oh, I did all that just by playing a game, which you did, and that's congratulations. Like, hey, bro, like, shout out to Ninja, and I never take it out. And it's crazy to me because, bro, I looked up to Ninja, bro. When you did your shit with my subathon, and you said what you said about my subathon, and I spoke about it, and then my supporters got on your ass. Who called my phone and my team? Your management, whoever it was. I think it was your wife or some shit. And y'all was like, no, there's no problems. We want to make sure that shit is cool and shit like that. It's not one time, Ninja, I ever said anything bad about you, bro. And that sucks. You feel me? Because I watched you all the time growing up.
So after this, Kai will end up staying completely drama free all the way up until his second Mafia-thon, which is still getting him all types of backlash even to this day. You see, this second Mafia-thon was announced after a streamer named Mouse had did her own subathon and ended up breaking the record that was previously held by Kai. And with her subathon, she also planned to donate a large portion of the money she raised to the IDF, better known as the Immune Deficiency Foundation. So with her doing this very good deed, of course the internet found a way to do what the internet does best, which is compare people to each other in order to tear one or the other down. So this is what people started calling Kai things like greedy, selfish, money hungry, all of these very negative things, all because one person had a successful subathon and donated some money versus Kai doing a subathon and not donating any money. And I think all of that got to Kai a little bit, because when he announced his second ever subathon, also known as the Mafia-thon 2, he would announce that 20% of the revenue that he made from this subathon will be going towards building schools in Africa.
4, 5,
oh, also, good cause too. 20% of what's coming in going to a school I'm building in Nigeria. Chat.
Take the whole thing.
The process of me building this new school in Nigeria has officially been stamped today, as in terms of like it's a go-go.
This is what a lot of people is having problems with, because they ain't hear shit yet. But at the same time, shit might just be taking time, and Kai might just literally be building that shit and then might come out in a few months and say, I told y'all, stupid ass. So now everybody could have been hating on it for no reason. It's possibilities everywhere, you get what I'm saying? So it's like you can't really speak too soon, but Kai Cenat definitely fucked up because we ain't hear shit about it yet. You get what I'm saying? So until people hear anything about that specific school, people gonna be on his ass. It's facts.
Okay, so this new school in Makoko for the kids that live in Makoko in Nigeria. I started working on the school. Right now, if you're Africa or anything, or like Nigeria and stuff like that, and you know the best people that could hands down get the paint job good, get the right equipment they need, and is willing to get their hands dirty for the right amount of money to get paid and shit, let me know, okay? They are working very hard right now, removing what gotta be removed and shit, like getting the school ready and shit. And I think I'll be documenting this. I think I'm gonna be on some, like, I'm gonna make this a video because this is crazy, bro. So
now, I don't know why he would even make that announcement in the first place. I mean, duh, obviously it's for a great cause. But honestly, I think he just gave in to the peer pressure the internet was forcing onto him in the moment. And this would eventually all backfire for him because, of course, the internet will hold him up to his promise. After a very successful Mafia-thon 2, where he not only broke the record, he completely shattered it, gaining over 720,000 subscribers. And while this was a great moment not only for Kai but for all of Twitch history, this would later end up being the reason why he got into a lot of the drama we see today. First, SQC would acknowledge the fact that he thinks Kai does a lot of crying and begging for subs, and that ultimately led to them getting into their beef, after Kai would hear these comments and call SQC out to a ban for ban.
Drop 100 gifted if you want me to be happy, guys.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what?
Oh, that's a good strat. Wow.
The Kai Cenat strat, she's really, dude.
Wow, AJ, you let him do that?
Wait,
Whoa. Whoa. Crazy. That's crazy. He said the Kai Cenat strat.
when does Kai cry for subs?
Oh, fuck, not
When
say
is he-
something, Q.
When is he not?
Say something, Q.
Felix, let me tell you something, Felix, okay? Felix, let me tell you something, nigga. I'll be holding my composure, but that, nigga. You. This nigga had the nerve to go ahead and tell me that all I do is bring celebrities on stream and shit like that, do collabs and shit like that and cool like that. Then he's gonna say, oh my god, he only does this, he don't do nothing this, he cry for subs. I done switched it up to international. I done went international overseas. IRL, I done did gaming. And you was on my I was gaming Elden Ring. You was in my chat offering me 25,000 for each boss that I fought. Every time you came back in, let's not even bring it up. No, let's bring up the facts, gang. Glaze me, bitch. Glaze me, cause niggas talk shit and don't remember what the f they be doing. You was just on my dick.
Now, this beef with SQC wasn't the only negative thing to come from the second Mafia-thon.
Hold on.
Because for months, people all over the internet would begin to question what exactly happened to these schools that Kai was supposedly building in Africa. And after a while, Kai would finally respond to some of the questions that fans had.
So I'm gonna give y'all some little inside story. We built a school full of classrooms and stuff in Makoko, like over the river. But due to storm, a lot of it got messed up. Like money that we spent, dead got messed up, chat. Like orders aside, like there was a storm, it messed up a whole bunch of stuff, but we're back, okay? So we hired an engineer to review, and we had the structure updated. All right, hold on, let's go ahead and show y'all real quick what's going on in this video. In this video, you can see, like, bro, look at this, bro. Look at this, chat. Look at this. It's 2 levels here, all right? But a lot of things kept happening, okay? Listen, we love.
Now, I do understand that Rome wasn't built in a day, but we're now almost 10 months since this promise was originally made, and there still seems to be zero progress with the building of these schools, which has only sparked more hate for Kai. And that hate will only continue to grow recently after Mr. Beast will call on Kai to help him with his Team Water project. You see, Mr. Beast recently announced a new charity project that was meant to raise money for people in order to help them get clean water, and apparently only $1 would equal up to a year's worth of clean water for a single individual, which is an amazing thing. But you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with Kai at all? Well, back on August 1st, Mr. Beast would make a post to Twitter calling out SQC and Kai Cenat to donate to Team Water after seeing them do the whole ban for ban thing months prior. And Kai didn't reply to that post at all, but Mr. Beast ended up going live later that day with SQC and Aiden Ross, who Kai has a little bit of ongoing problems with as well. But anyways, during this stream, it wouldn't take long before Kai's name began being mentioned. First, it started with SQC. He claimed that Kai owes him $100,000, and if that Kai donated the $100K to charity, they could squash all of their beef and be cool again.
And Kai already owes me $100,000 for another thing, right? So I thought we could just pool it all together, make a big donation together. How about that? We could all hold hands and look like the good old days. I mean, dude, like the good old days, actually. We could just rebuild the bridges, how about that? And make a nice, big, looped donation together.
For a good cause.
Okay.
You and Kai. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
What about you, Aiden? How about, listen, if he owes me 100, and I put 100 on top, that's 200 for me. Right? He puts whatever. You put whatever. He puts whatever. We're almost near like 600, 700K right there.
True.
Okay. And just to be clear, every dollar is 1 year of clean water for someone in need. So like, I love how we're just casually talking about money that literally fundamentally changes the lives of thousands of people. But anyways, keep going. This is great.
And then Aiden will follow up on this a little bit later in the stream, stating that he will only donate $400,000 if Kai came into the stream and donated $400,000 as well.
You said though, you're only donating 400 grand, aka 400,000 years of clean water, if Kai does.
Correct.
As well.
If Kai donates 400K, I'll go 400K. If Kai doesn't go 400K, I still got 100.
Okay. Kai! Bro, someone get Kai on this call.
Now this whole thing with mentioning Kai's name would end up getting so bad that even the Kick CEO and crypto billionaire Eddie Craven had to come into the stream to tell all of them to just stop bringing up Kai.
Just do whatever works best for you. And I don't think you should tie it to what Kai does, man. Like, you know, let Kai do what he needs to do. And again, it'd be great to push him to do something, but you know, what you do should be like independent of others, right? But that's just my way of viewing it. But
it literally sounds like that whole call was set up to see if Kai was gonna fucking respond or some shit. No cap. That's what it sounded like to me. Let's see if Kai fucking responds. Let's see what Kai has to say. But they've been saying Kai name the whole fucking call, bro. Like, I get that y'all just want him to, you get what I'm saying? But god damn, bro, give it a break.
Oh, bro.
Hopefully, you know, everyone chips in and then it works out. But I think, you know, you should just do, if you can afford 400K and you've got that 400K lying around, you want to do that, then I reckon you just do it, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. 100%, bro. You know how to get the chat moving.
Now, unfortunately, during that stream, they didn't get Kai Cenat to come through and donate at all, but they did still manage to raise over $2.5 million while just sitting in a Discord call. And 2 weeks later, the three of XQC, Aiden, and Mr. Beast would end up actually doing a stream together where they couldn't end the live stream until they raised over $5 million for Team Water. And of course, it wouldn't take long before Mr. Beast tried to call Kai Cenat once again to get him to donate to the cause live on stream.
Wait, I think I have 2 different Kai Cenat numbers. See if he answers. What are we laughing about?
I'm farming in the shadows.
And unfortunately, once again, they got the same result. Kai didn't donate at all, but it really didn't even matter because they still managed to break the record for the most money ever raised for a charity during a live event with over $12 million. So whether he donated or not, they still managed to do a very good thing. And to be honest, I'm not really faulting Kai for not donating, because at the end of the day, donating to a charity or any act of kindness that you choose to do should really be done because you genuinely want to do it, not because people are trying to force you to do it or peer pressure you into doing it in front of millions of people. Plus, I'm sure most of the trolls that's sending him a lot of hate online because of this didn't donate to the cause themselves, and even SQC would agree with all of this.
Chat, I'm gonna pre-disagree with this. I don't know what take this is gonna be. I think it's gonna be probably a bad take. I guess I'm gonna do chat. When it comes to charity chat, I think people should just leave people alone. Like, dude, I think if you're about to pressure or somebody to do something and they don't want to do it, you stop there. It's enough, bro. Like, if you ask somebody or whatever for somebody to be part of a charity and they either don't respond or I think you have to move on. Otherwise, it's just solid.
Now, other than the whole school and charity thing, Kai also had a weirder situation with the popular streamer Jinxie after the two of them had agreed to do a stream together playing the game Clash Royale. Apparently the two of them had agreed to play this game together on stream, and while Jinxie was in the lobby waiting for Kai to get on and play, something else would come up during Kai's stream, which would result in him doing a more IRL stream and completely leaving Jinxie hanging, which caused Jinxie to just end his stream and get off, which made Kai look crazy. But once he caught wind of all of this and got back to his desktop, he would immediately apologize to Jinxie for everything that had taken place.
I feel bad now because it's like, nigga, the nigga literally was waiting all day and posted a flyer and all types of shit. And I'm thinking, bro, y'all just messed up with Jinxie, gang.
You said what?
I just messed up Jinxie shit.
How?
Because he was ready for us. I didn't want to do the IRL shit, but he just ended. Like, we were supposed to play with him.
I ain't lie. Who said that? Like, I don't know how we supposed to know that because we were supposed to do this game.
Bro, we had to communicate with him, bro.
So that's really where the entire hate wave started stemming from, and Kai really hasn't replied to any of it yet due to him taking a 2-week break. But he did recently return on Monday to announce his Fortnite icon skin, which a lot of people are mad about because he doesn't play Fortnite or never really played Fortnite outside of the marathon with Speed. And with the announcement of his Fortnite icon skin, he also announced the Mafia-thon 3, which of course also ended up receiving a lot of backlash already because he hasn't held up to his end of the promise from the second Mafia-thon.
How you gonna do a whole nother a Mafia-thon before the school game? You could at least wait until the school was built before you did Mafia-thon 3, twin.
So much.
What the hell?
Amazing.
Nah, he fought the money glitch.
So many things.
And I gotta
They say he found the money glitch.
agree with some of that hate. I do feel like announcing a third Mafia-thon without any updates from the promise made for the second one, I don't know, I just feel like that's a little crazy. But anyways, while that is a little insane, I do believe that a little bit of this is just all fake outrage because there's plenty of people in Fortnite who don't play the game at all, and even Ninja would agree that he thinks Kai deserves to be in the game.
There's like there's like creators, like Fortnite creators that have icon skins, and then there's just icons, dude. Like, I think it's safe to say that he's up there. You know, there are loads of people that don't play this game every day, or I mean, like they're like it's Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish ain't rocking Fortnite, right? Eminem doesn't play Fortnite, but you get the point. Like, yes, he's a streamer that's getting a skin in Fortnite, even though he doesn't play it a lot, but that doesn't mean that he's not an icon, right? And I think that.
Now, lastly, we don't know what Kai has.
Kai Cenat is just facing major hate. Some of the stuff he can control, some of the stuff he can't. Surprised they didn't show the fucking Aiden and Kai beef because that was crazy.
In store
that made me look at Kai different, I ain't gonna lie.
For this Mafia-thon 3, we don't know what he has going on with the schools in Africa. We don't know anything. All we know is that there's been a huge wave of hate coming Kai Cenat's way, but I think after this next subathon, he'll shut all the haters up for quite a while, as long as he doesn't make any more promises that he doesn't hold up to. But that's just my personal opinion, as you guys know.